there, good morning. Thanks for joining us. It is Friday. It's August the 2nd, and it's going to be a beautiful long weekend.
Yay! Friday!
Friday! I like that. Yeah, we're going to see some sunshine. Do you have big plans for the long weekend?
Oh yeah, I'm going to vacuum my car and wash it and do all sorts of stuff around the house that I've been meaning to do. I have big plans.
No cottaging for Gail.
No.
All right.
How about
you? I would like to say something more exciting, but I am moving, so I have a whole house to pack.
That's a big job, yeah.
So me and you, we're doing, fun stuff. All right, temperatures this morning, it's warmer than it has been in some cities, but in others, it's a little on the cool side. We're talking some strong winds. Very similar day to yesterday. Yesterday wasn't a bad day.
No, it ended up being beautiful. After all that rain in the morning, I was so surprised. When the sun came out, it was warm. It was lovely.
Yeah, it was gorgeous. We saw a daytime high of 26, and it felt closer to 29 when you factored in the humidity. So not a bad day to be down by the water, and I think similar to yesterday. And the long weekend is looking fantastic. I'm going to have all those details coming up. But first, Gail, is everybody behaving themselves at this early hour?
Absolutely. It's wonderful drive into work right now. If you're heading in or your commute, everything's looking really good. No delays to speak of. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to resync this beat the traffic, or rather real-time traffic, because that's not redlining right now. Transit, TTC, and GO trains are all running according to schedule. Now Emily's going to tell us a little bit about the weekend forecast.
Looks great. Look at all this sunshine. Now, temperatures are going to be a little bit on the cooler side, meaning we're going to be a little bit below our seasonal average. We should be closer to 27. We're going to be seeing daytime highs into the low 20s, but I don't think that's going to matter for anybody that has outdoor plans. We're going to see sunshine. Really great conditions for all sorts of outdoor events this weekend. Good morning. Thanks for joining us. Are you getting all set for the long weekend? Well, so far the forecast looks amazing, and I'll have those details coming up in just a few moments. But first, visitors to Yellowstone Park in the U.S. have been treated to a rare sight. Those who saw it say the steamboat geyser eruption sounded like a train. Unlike the park's Old Faithful, which erupts every 90 minutes, Steamboat keeps a low profile. The last time it erupted was 8 years ago. The blast sent hot water 90 meters into the air for 9 minutes. Old Faithful aside, nobody knows exactly when the park's 500 geysers will erupt, despite electronic monitoring. So yesterday's event was a big surprise for tourists. We all know flooded streets hold hidden dangers for drivers, but here's a reason why pedestrians need to stay clear of rising water as well. It was the outbreak that produced more than a season's worth of tornadoes. Kim McDonald tells us about that in weather history. Sometimes it's hard to keep your dignity on a hot day. Belle, the baby Asian elephant, is the newest star of Fort Worth Zoo. Oh, so sweet. I love the little pool. That's a look at your newscast for this half hour. We will have another update for you in about 25 minutes. But first, here's Gail with a look at your commute.
Well, so far so good out there. We're not hearing of any major problems or delays, although we do have a closure of a lane on Lakeshore, and that is westbound in between Yonge and Bay Street. So that's down to one lane. It's going to be slow on the Lakeshore through there. But around the city, not hearing of any problems or delays, and TTC and GO trains are all running according to schedule. Stay with us. Emily will be back.
Hi there, good morning. Thanks for joining us. It's Friday, and it's going to be sunny and nice right through the long weekend. I'm going to have details on that coming up in just a few moments. First, let's take a look back at how nice it was yesterday. We saw temperatures into the mid-20s, felt like the upper 20s when you factored in the humidity. Jazz Festival is happening this weekend. The Scotiabank Toronto Caribbean Carnival is happening this weekend. The Grand Parade happens on Saturday, and it looks as though the weather is going to cooperate. This morning, it's clear, it's a little crisp. By this afternoon and this evening, we have this trough that's going to be moving through the area, and this could give us some isolated thunderstorms. Again, the risk is very similar to yesterday. Some areas, some towering cumulus clouds, but not much in the way of rainfall or thunderstorm activity. There's just enough instability that something could spark up throughout the afternoon.